So just about set. And today's starting pitcher, DL Hall. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
And he deals. Key Brian Hayes in the box here. Let's that one go for a ball. The pitch. Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
That one a little bit high. Ball 3.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level playing at night.
And the pitch. There's a strike. 3-1. The pitch. On the ground. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And in an era with a lot of strikeouts, they are right on trend, Chris. A lot of swing and miss in this lineup, and they come in with more strikeouts than any other team in the league right now.
Well, clearly they're looking to connect and hit the ball a long way, but at some point you've got to shorten up, and you'd like to see hitters do it, especially when they're having a hard time scoring runs. With 2 strikes, maybe spread out a little bit, choke up the bat, and just try to put the ball in play. There's a good chance that you'll find a hole and maybe get something going that way.
Stone Garrett in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And a pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Batting third. The left field.
2 outs, base is empty. Brian Reynolds here. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Two down, nobody on. And a strike. That one hit to right. Frelick after it. Corrals it. And that is that. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Paul Skeens. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. The pitch. Just missed. The 1-0. And there's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next offering down in the dirt. A dive, he's got it to first, and they get the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Andrew Monasterio getting ready to hit. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, 2-1. And he pumps it a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
A little bit high, and now it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and now 2 gone.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And now it's Christian Yelich.
Inside.
That's inside. Two outs, base is empty. That one misses. And now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
In the air, right field has a beat on it. He's got it, and that is that. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. Just missed. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
And now the lefty. That one missed. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
The wind to kick the pitch. On the ground to the left. Adames zips it across. 1 out in second. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ball 1 low. Paul, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering is in for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
That ball is foul.
One down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That is it. The first
And now it's Rowdy Tellez.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Second inning here, no score. And ball one. That one out to right. Frelick has a beat on it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the veteran catcher, Danny Jansen. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
That one close, ruled the ball, and it's 1-2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Here comes a pitch. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball 3. Stays alive. Three and 2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The kick, the 3-2. Goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Fall off foul. And the right-hander deals. Now 1-1. That's to third. Whips it across. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Henry Davis. As the lefty gets to work. And that's a strike. chopped left side. And that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and one away in the top of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Rodriguez.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just one hit in his last 5 games.
And delivers outside. That's in there. 1-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, it throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Paul Skeens, the next Pirate to hit.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. No hits over his last 5 games. Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Mitchell makes a nice grab at a full sprint. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the inning, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. The right-hander back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Right-hander kick steals. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Here's Christian Arroyo. And that's outside. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 2-0. That one fouled off. Line to left. Reynolds snags it, and that quickly 2 away.
No pitcher.
DL Hall up now for the Brewers.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And another ball.
Pitcher at the plate, obviously no fear in trying to attack this guy. He's just having problems finding his own.
Righty delivers. Base knock right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Up next in Milwaukee, the right fielder.
So the lineup flips over. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Hall off of first with 2 away. Edge of the zone, called a strike. And the count 1-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Brian Hayes. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. That one the other way. Fraley makes the grab, 1 away.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but, hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Up next for the Pirates, Stone Garrett. Struck out swinging his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there. Fastball for a strike. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-2. Out to short, Adames. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. Flied to right his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Outside. And now 3-0. All tied up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Cruz takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Left-hand hitter waits. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 outs. Inside, just missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Three, 2. And there's ball 4.
Up next to the Pirates.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
0-1's the count.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Wouldn't chase that time. the belt and fires. And another ball.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And him out front for strike 3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Andrew Monasterio. Skeens back to work. Fastball for a strike. And that one sliced foul. Right through there, got him. 1 out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Now it's Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
1 down, base is empty. And there's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Danny.
Now it's Jansen to hit.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a pitch. And the slider just misses.
It's a good take.
Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Nobody left for Milwaukee. Still no score. Back here at American Family Field. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Rowdy Tellez. And here it comes. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
That's down and in. A slider missed. That pitch gets the inside corner. 3-1. High fly ball out to center field. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, catcher,
Here's the catcher, Henry Davis. Grounded out his first time. Davis, a former All-Star, 25 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Bounce to the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, he makes a great decision to go ahead and dive to stop that ball. Nice little flip to the pitcher covering. Those are those PFPs, pitchers fielding plays.
So 2 down now, and here is Andy Rodriguez. Late on that fastball.
0-1's the count.
And that one is inside, ball 1. Up the middle. Jump throw across his body. Pretty nice play there. Down in order go the Pirates. And we're still knotted at 0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Brewers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Number 5, Garrett Mitchell.
And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Now one miss. And there's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And it goes just foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Hoskins, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Righty to the plate. Fastball for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Brewers go down quietly. And we are still scoreless. Top of the 6th inning. And now the pitcher, Paul Skeens.
Number 30, Paul Skeens.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Wouldn't chase that time. That one not close. And that's ball 2.
Seems like it can be really hard at times for pitchers to throw the ball right down the middle. They're so used to working on the edges, but then you have a guy up like this. He can't hurt you. Just throw it down the middle.
The wind of the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. Yelich ranging back, and it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
So the batting order turns over. Key Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And that one in the air center field. Mitchell makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Stone Garrett. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field, pretty well struck. And caught on the warning track. Not quite enough behind that one. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. And we still have no score. Well, we go bottom 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Christian Arroyo. Skeens back to work. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. This one in the air right field. Rodriguez makes the play, and there's one down.
The pitcher, number 37.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, D.L. Hall. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That misses, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That ball just 2. Misses. Ball 2.
2-0.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good 2-0 changeup right there. I mean, as a hitter, you have it in the back of your mind, but you have to sit fastball, and based on the swing, you got to think that's what he saw to the hand.
Throws to first in time.
The right fielder, number 10.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. Way high. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
All tied up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the righty deals. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Not even close there. And it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. No score. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Brian Reynolds.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings. Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Wouldn't chase that time.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. The lefty fires.
2-2, Jeff.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball left side. Fires over to Hoskins, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Here in Milwaukee, set for the last half of the 7th. Down the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. And the pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Kicks and fires. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that one pulled foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Danny Jansen to hit here. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, out to short. Throw over to Tellez, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Here's Rowdy Tellez. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the 8th. A wind in the pitch. And a good eye there. Some activity in the bullpen for the Pirates. James Karinchak up and throwing. And the 1-0. On the ground to third. Fires over to Hoskins. 1 up, 1 down.
You want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
So digging in, Henry Davis. Late with the swing there.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
And that one is in the dirt. And the count even 1-1. 1 down, base is empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boog. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. D.L. Hall won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, Elvis Peguero.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
One down, runner at first. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Fly ball down the line, and it drops in. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Save!
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Jake Fraley.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Slider misses outside.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. A squeeze back to the mound. Throws to first in time, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Runner at second, 2 down. 2 outs. Got it by him for the K. 7.5 innings in the books, and we can stop ringing the no-hitter alarm. It's the Pirates 1 and the Brewers nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, David Bednar.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Willie Adames stands in.
The shortstop.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one missing inside.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And down on strikes he goes. And one gone.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
A dive. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, he looks so comfortable making that play. Dives, comes up with it, and then from one knee, like he's just playing catch with his kid. Nice throw across the diamond to first.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Right through there for a strike. Here's your 1. Swings and chases a low one there.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right-handed reliever. And that one upstairs. And there's a ball. And he deals. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
2-2 now. Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Trevor McGill out of the bullpen now, and he'll go into the 6th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Bryce Terang, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing center field and batting 9, number 2, Bryce Terang.
Well, 1-run game. Stone Garrett digs in now. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. First offering in the dirt. Late on that fastball.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And first offering is fouled off. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-2. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. Home run number 15 on the year, and they add on. It's 2-0.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. Up next for the Pirates, Liover Peguero. And that's in for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here at the top of the 9th. Good eye in that spot. The line to kick the pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Here comes the pitch.
Nope, outside.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Shepard. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. Christian Arroyo now at the plate.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
That ball went out.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the 9th means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And he walked it.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
This is Bryce Terang. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tying run at the plate. Bounce to the left side. Dive, and he's got it. Hayes over to second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Number 10.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. First offering, and it just misses. With the tying run at the plate, we're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next pitch is outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And another ball. Andrew Monasterio waits on deck. The tying run at the plate. There's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Three balls, 2 strikes the count. He walked in, and that will keep things going.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
The third baseman, Andrew.
Here's the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio. And misses inside. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. Next pitch misses inside, and the count is 2-0. So the tying run at second, and fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that.
It's been a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
2 on, 1 out. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. This one popped up, and the infield fly rule called.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
So last chance for the Brewers. Here's Yelich at the dish. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
First pitch, and he just misses.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Pitch misses, and now 2-0.
2-0.
That clips the corner.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The Brewers down to their final strike.
That's outside.
And it's a full count. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
2 on, 2 outs. Ball 4, he walked in. And that keeps things going.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now Danny Jansen, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And that one is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
1 ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Two outs. Hard ground ball, base down. 1 runs in. The second run scores. We are tied at 2.
Huge moment for him and his team, dude. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th. But he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, James Karinchak.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away here in the last half of inning number 9. And 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Righty delivers. Swings and misses. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. So they can't come up with the winning run, and that means we'll have to go a little longer here tonight to find a winner. We are tied 2-2. Back here at American Family Field. We're in extras here, and here's the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. McGill back to work. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1.
Well, not easy to bounce back mentally after blowing the lead in the bottom of the 9th, but we'll see what this team has on the road in extras.
Hard liner. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away.
Man, if that drops right there, they would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
That one down the line, and foul ball.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Out to short, Adames. Tosses across the first. 2 in a row set down to start the 10th. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3. In the dirt, ball 1. That one at triple digits.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's
now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off here in extra innings. William Contreras.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
The pitch. That one way inside. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Just missed. Rhys Hoskins hitting on deck circle. That's a strike. And now 3-1. And a pitch. That's to third. Hayes sends it across to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Number 12,
Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
That misses the zone. 1-1.
Really good run. Perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
And And that drops in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
In the dirt, and the count is 2-2. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Christian Arroyo up now for the Brewers. And there's the strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Substitution being made at first. Here's the Brewers pinch runner, Jackson Chourio. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Bryce Terang. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
The 1-0. That's in there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air on his way over. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1. Score remains 2-2. Now into the game, Jackson Chourio. He'll play second.
Number 11.
Colby Milner comes on now.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, number 19.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
As the lefty gets to work, and that's outside. 1-0. At the belt and fires.
2 balls, no strike.
Up the middle, Adames. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Ke'Bryan Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch misses. Just missed. Chopped to first, and he takes it himself for the out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Stone Garrett. That's a little bit low.
Ball one, no strike.
And there's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. On the corner for a strike. Now snap throw to first. Garrett back on a dive. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Adames the throw to first. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. That's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. We are tied 2-2. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Colin Holderman.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Back to the top of the order now. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. And a pitch. Right side, hard hit. Peguero throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Andrew Monasterio, the next to hit. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman up and loosening in the pen. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-0.
On the ground to short. Save! He beats it!
Tough play and a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and throw to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. And that's downstairs and outside. One down, winning run at first. And we're in the bottom of the 11th. Righty to the plate.
2-1.
Pickoff throw. Left-hand batter waits. Into the outfield, base hit. Ball back in a hurry, and the winning run now at second with only 1 away.
Back-to-back singles. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fought off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Winning run at second with one away here in extra innings.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
On the ground to first. Fires to second for one. Double play, and we have more free baseball on the way. So it's no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 11 innings in the books now. We are tied 2-2. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. And there's one away.
Now that's second baseman.
Leover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Rowdy Tellez, the next Pirate to hit. First pitch just misses. Trying to keep this a 2-2 game here deep into extra innings. Checks over to first, back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And the 1-0. This to center field. Terang drifts towards it. Drops into the glove.
Now batting, catcher,
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
High in the air, out to right. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 12th inning now. Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. The right-hander back to work. The shortstop takes the ball.
Count 1-0.
outside.
2 strikes.
The pitch. That one to first, and it finds its way through for a hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Tyler Black. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And fouled off. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. And the right-hander deals. Oh, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now the pressure is already high, and now it's been cranked up to another level. Man, his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog. He let everything out.
Hoskins in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Winning run at second, no outs, and we're deep into extras. Into center. And a base hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out.
Well, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next to hit, Jackson Chourio. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-1. Right-handed reliever.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can...
Knocks it down. Save! He beat it. And this ball game is over.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
3-2 the final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.